Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, today is going to be part 2 of my unbagging for One Day Saving, and we have 3 pre-stamped cross stitches. So let's get started. First one, as you can see, is 46 by 42, and there's 2 needles right there, right off the bat. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that just beautiful? Can you just not go, oh my goodness, yes. It looks like it's got blueberries and sunflowers, and it's like sitting out on a porch with some kind of beads or something maybe hanging, because they're, I don't know that they're hanging the cranberries or something. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I thought cranberries grew in water. So, you know, it looks like a string of beads right there. It looks like a little bit of a lace tablecloth. I just thought it was just a beautiful little still life. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Well, I'm trying. Come on. Pull it out of here. And there's no company name on this one. And we've had these before, but I think they're just absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. Lots and lots of pretty, pretty colors. And it is kind of a fall-y, like, arrangement, if you will. It's got fall colors to it. And the sunflowers are nice and bright, so it could be like a late summer type picture. But yeah, I can just see it on a table out on a patio or something, you know, where you're in the shade and you're just sitting there enjoying the day. It's beautiful. Now it does come with a chart, which is very easy to read. This is an 11 count. And it does have all the colors here. It has 36 colors. So you have the colors of the threads, the DMC number, the symbol, and the number on the thread card. There's a little bitty, itty bitty, tiny picture there, but that way, if you see that sitting somewhere, you know that this goes with that kit. And speaking of going with, this chart right here is the same as what's going to be on the canvas. So that's always nice. And we do have instructions of how to start, how to stitch, and what to do afterwards. Just beautiful. And if you need to know how to do whole, half, quarter, 3/4, it says continuous, back stitch, cast off. I'm assuming that's ending your thread. That's what I do. I run it through on the back, through some others. Sometimes I'll, you know, make a loop knot, you know, but yeah. And also how to make French knots. Now this is just cross stitch that I know of until I see what it's about. I mean, you could put some French knots if you were compelled, you know, into the sunflowers or someplace else. You know, I just have to see it all done and then know where to embellish. Does that make sense? But there's no back stitching in this. These are pretty cut and dry, simple things, you know. Let's take a look at all these beautiful fall colors. I know, it's not fall, but, you know, you can wish for warmer weather. And I don't see, let me look, make sure, before I shake it all down, you know, see if there's any big hanks of thread. But there wasn't. So we'll check that out here in a minute. But aren't those just beautiful, beautiful fall looking colors? Oranges and dark blues and dark brown. Look at those blues. Just beautiful. I guess that's for the berries that are there. I don't know. Maybe they're currants. Could be. I can't think of anything else blue. Well, blackberries. I was trying to think of what grew on a bush that were that small and that round. But I Not anything we have around here. We do have some wild raspberries or wild strawberries, but you got to get like 10,000 feet just to go get them. It's, yeah. Nothing down here. I mean, I'm sure that people grow stuff in their garden all the time, but we have such a short growing season. You know, sometimes it doesn't even warm up until the first week of June. So growing fruit just doesn't work around here. So, yeah, just beautiful, beautiful colors. Just beautiful. And this is fair size, you know, canvas. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Let's take a look at the canvas. I'm trying to figure out which direction it really goes. So it's kind of oblong-y. But see where there's like 5 dots? You could put little French knots there if you wanted to. Just kind of dress it up however you want to do it. But 36 colors, that's a lot of colors. So you know that there's going to be some really good shading in this. Sorry, I needed a drink of coffee. I'm just not here yet today. Let's take a look at how big the canvas is. It is a 46 by, I'm trying, by, lay it down, Laura, 42. Okay, so that works. Now there is, before I measure what size it is, there is a, what do you call it, serge edge right there. I mean, it's real close. There's maybe 1/4 of an inch to where the serge, not serge, salvage edges. This is not serged. Salvage edges, there's 1/4 inch before you get to part of the pattern. So there's not a lot at the top. There's maybe 1 inch and 1/4 over here. And then you got 2 inches at the bottom and on the side. So it's a good fair size. But it doesn't look too bad. I mean, I've had worse, believe me. So worse. This is kind of a stiff canvas. This is 40, oh, pooey. I'm so well today. 30, it's almost 39. We'll call it 39, which is about little over 15 1/4 by 35 1/2, which is 14. So 15 1/4 by 14. And it's one of those, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like, here. So this edge is like this, but yet there's parts of this that sticks beyond that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's different. But I like the way it looks. And if you look real close, you can see that pale green up here in the background. Just beautiful. Very well printed. I mean, you can see all the lovely symbols really well. It doesn't look like a bunch of confetti. I mean, it looks like there's some places there's rivers, as I call it. But it's not confettied really bad. So this would be a very nice one to stitch. Very beautiful. I love sunflowers. When I lived in Kansas, we'd go on rides in the country. You know, we're talking about half an hour from the house, maybe at the most. Sometimes it was no more than 2 miles. But you would find great big fields of sunflowers. And it's just gorgeous. I took lots and lots and lots of pictures when I was there. But just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. All right. Oh, let me tell you. Hang on. That was $9.45, and it was a 46 by 42. They always have really good prices at OneDaySaving. I like that. And this one is another no name canvas. It's going to be a 30 by 30, and it's just a pretty little bluebird. Let me take it out of the bag. Got to figure out how though first. Oh, got to go backwards. Look at those colors. Woo! Beautiful. Lovely. I just love these no-name canvas ones. They're so nice and so inexpensive. Now this little bird was $5.38 for a 30 by 30. Oh, it comes with a kit. Cool. Sparkly. Comes with a poof ball and 5 needles. Okay. Yep, 5 needles. A thimble. A seam ripper. I have more seam rippers than I've ever had in my entire life now. You have a needle threader and a bobbin. And I have a big bag of these bobbins. I must have bought 3,000 of these. I'm not kidding. I mean, they came like 1,000 in each one. I was going to, like, put things on bobbins and keep them in that kind of container. Nope, didn't happen. Yeah, about 10 in, I went, no, I cannot sit here and do this. I don't care how mindless it is. It just, no. Did not happen. Let's take a look at the picture. So it's a fair good size. This is an 11 count picture of this. So it's very easy to read. It has 30 colors. And it looks like there was a couple drops of water on this for some reason. Right here. But it's not affecting the pattern or anything. Not at all. So you have the colors, DMC, the symbol, and the thread card number. But he's going to have lots of pretty little blues. And it's just a little cute parcel. Now at the top it does list the product number, how big it is. It's a 30 by 30, so it's not very big. It's 104 by 104 squares. You know, that's your number for that. But yeah, I like that they're making them a little bit bigger now. They're a lot easier to read and see for people that have old eyes like mine, but you can see everything really good. Just beautiful. And if for some reason it doesn't have, like I got one time that didn't have, let me show you. Didn't have this part, just this part. It showed all this, but this part for some reason had been cut off or something. And I emailed them, and they emailed me the key so that I could see what it was. So I know they'll do that. So look at those colors: the blues, the teals, the reds. Yeah, sorry, I'll be okay. Sparklies. Oh, these aren't sparkly, but they're beautiful colors. I just like bright, vivid, beautiful, beautiful colors. Now, there's a Chinese sticker here. I have no idea. You know, it might match something to them, but not for me. There's no English on that. But look at those colors. Oh, my goodness. This little bluebird, he is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Beautiful teals. Got a loop there, but we'll deal with it later. Not a bad deal. Just gorgeous. And I love the oranges with the compatible color. That's not the word. I haven't been able to find it for 3 days, so you know what I mean. So orange goes with blue. Let me just throw that out there. It's a companion color, you know, because you got red and green, and you got orange and blues, and I think it's yellow and violet. So, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this is, woo, not so big. You know I have to hit that just at least once per video, or the video just doesn't go right. What can I say? What can I say? Now this one actually is serged all the way around, because I got strings hanging here. I was just going to get rid of them, which is kind of, you know, some are and some aren't on these no-name ones. But look, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. And nice big key. I like that. That way you can see what the symbols are. They're very easy to read. They're very well printed onto the canvas. Just gorgeous. Let's see what this looks like here. Whoops. Got to get the right side. 30, a little tiny bit over 30. Not too bad. By 30 and a half. The actual picture size is 24, which is about 19. Just so you have a little bit around this bird. By 23 and a half. Did I measure that right? There's 2 lines there. Nope, I'm sorry. 24 and a half. So 24 by 24. So 9.5 by 9.5. It'd fit in a 10 by 10 frame after you got it mounted onto a board or something. But yeah, I just thought it was beautiful. Love all the bright, vivid symbols. They're so easy for old eyes to see and young eyes. And they're not so... Sometimes they get so insane with 15 different things with lines. You know, sometimes I have lines going in this direction. Sometimes they're going in that direction. Or sometimes they're both the same color and one's going this way and one's going that way. This is not that. This is very easy to see and very easy to read. Just absolutely beautiful. There is a little bitty tiny picture there. He's got a little orangish colored breast. But he's just beautiful sitting there on his little branch. Just gorgeous. I may have to start that puppy. I am telling you. Just beautiful. And the last one is this one. It is called, I think it's Garden. Oh, Beautiful Passage is what it's called. And it was $8.58. And it is 40 by 50, so that's not too big. But it has butterflies and birds, and you have a deer here, and you have a boat out there. It's like you have your summer garden at your summer house, you know? Just everything going. They missed out putting, what do you call those? Hummingbirds in there, you know, because they like it in the summer. They come and they eat off the stuff out of the flowers. You know, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll put that up there and flip this over. And they put the pattern right here. Now this is by DIY Cross Stitch. I really like their company. They're very budget-friendly kits. Just lovely. But look at all those beautiful flowers. I'm going to bring you down just so you can appreciate all the stuff. There's like butterflies everywhere. Oh, there's the hummingbird. See, I didn't even see him. I'm like, how do you not have flowers and not have hummingbirds? You got more down in here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I believe it's a... Nope, it's not a partial. It's a full coverage. Okay. Call me a liar. So, 25 is 3865. So, there's white all the way around. I'll show you something here in a minute. This key will match the one on the canvas. It does have a little picture. It has the product number, how big it is, and how many squares per square. That is 129 by 173. This is fairly easy to read. It's not bad, but here's those lines. You know, you got X's, you got... So, yeah, it'll be a little, you know, just take your time. One stitch at a time. That's all you got to do. But it just looks like a nice, warm place to be. And, you know, I kind of like stitching on this in the middle of winter because it makes me feel warm, you know. It makes you remember what summer's like. And we don't have real hot summers at all. Usually in the summer, we maybe get, I mean, every once in a while we'll get to 90, okay? It happens. But not on a consistent basis like when I was in Kansas or Illinois or Missouri. But, yeah. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. Let's take a look at all the gorgeous colors. Ooh, there is a big hank of 3865. Hang on, gotta pull it out very easily in case there's any more hanks. Nope. Now this one, hang on, we got stuff going everywhere. It came all the way from China, come on. Okay, let me shake it down. Shake, shake, shake. Look at all that. They put the full hank on there. I don't know why. I don't know how they ever did that, but somebody with stronger fingers than me. This does have a product number sticker. Say that 3 times. But look at all the bright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. Gorgeous. And look at the purples and the greens. You have a little brick red here. A little tan. Just gorgeous. Those flowers are going to be awesome. But, you know, it's just a riot of colors right there. And the butterflies, oh, to die for. Hang on, gotta shake it down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working with all those beautiful colors. Just makes you feel happy inside. I don't know. I mean, I like Victorian stuff, and I like stuff that is muted or antique looking. But yeah, some days you just gotta have the color. Just got to have color. Alright, let's straighten this out. Now, I don't know why they did that. I suppose you could wing it. What I was thinking in my brain, okay, look at this. You might be able to, like, outline part of it to make it look like these arches. Because here, it's all kind of almost blended in. I'd have to see it done. But, you know, kind of define it more. I don't know why they made the background and it just the same color. That's where that 3865 comes in. But I think I'd like just a little bit more definition there. We'll have to see when it's done. Just beautiful. Gorgeous. Nice heavy-duty canvas. It is not serged. Does have a bit of a salvage edge over here. But nice, big, huge key. Like I said, your paper chart is going to match this. And it shows you all the beautiful colors, so you know what you're going after. You know, when you go for a color, you're looking, okay, okay, where is that? Yeah, it's helpful. I like that. I really like that touch. It does have 2 needles up here on top. It is an 11 count. It's being a pain. It got stuck. Has the product number. It has how big it is. It's 129 by 173. But just absolutely beautiful. You would not get bored stitching this at all. Because you get to change colors. There's so many beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous colors in this. Does not have any 310, but it has 939 and the 823. And I'm assuming that's in part of those flowers. Just gorgeous. And you'd have to do that background in sections. So, I don't know. Let's see how big the canvas is. Just thinking out loud in my brain. So it's 42, because there's that salvage edge. So it's a little bit wider. They give you a little extra material there. And it is 51.5. So it's a little bit bigger all the way around. The actual picture is 29.5, which is 11 3/4 by, oops, my bad, 11 3/4 by 41, which is about 16 1/4. So 11 by 16, maybe over, so that'd be like 12 by 17. You could do something with that, or if you know somebody, they can make you a frame. But it would just be beautiful hung up. Just gorgeous. And it even has the blue sky back here. I don't know that, I'm not seeing the, I don't know, here it looks like it's up further. I don't see that boat. But maybe it's all in here, you know, just different colors. And I don't know how much of the house is going to show up. So, we'll see. Sometimes it's cropped closer inside than the actual picture. So, just not real sure. We'll have to wait and see. But those flowers is well worth doing flowers. I just love them. And you might want to add a little bit more definition into this house. But, yeah, this was one that probably should have been about a 60 by 80. Or 60 by 70, 60 by 80. Or 75. Because it needs to be wider to get all the pictures. But the picture's always more beautiful than the actual stitch sometimes. So we'll see. We'll have to see. Oh, maybe here's the boat. Maybe that's the boat. And then you got flowers. Just trying to put everything into perspective. Just, it's there somewhere. It'll all come out. But just absolutely beautiful picture. And for something that was, what did I tell you? $8.58. I mean, come on. You get gorgeous thread, a well-printed canvas. I have not had any of these canvases from DIY that were like off the grid or printed poorly or printed too light. None of that. Not at all. Not at all. Just absolutely love them. And I love OneDaySaving. You know, they always have great prices. They have diamond paintings and cross stitch. They have paper quilling. They have some beaded cross stitch, which are usually the little, you know, keychain things. I love them. They're so cute. Even if they're on, like, what do you call it, plastic-ish canvas. I love them. And it's like soft plastic canvas. It's not that plastic canvas of the 70s and 80s. You know what I mean? It's just different, and it's so easy to stitch on. It's unbelievable. And they have diamond painting and cross stitch crafts. And lots of tools for both. And they have paint by number. And they do customs for paint by number, cross stitch, and diamond painting, which I haven't seen at a lot of stores where they do them all. Some do either diamond painting or they do cross stitch or whatever. But this company absolutely does it all. And they usually have free shipping over a certain amount. I'm not sure. I didn't check that. But yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, thank you, OneDaySaving, for sending me these beautiful products. And thank you for waiting a week for, you know, part 2 of this. But that way you can digest what I got on last Friday to this Friday. So, there you go. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching and diamond painting.